Hands up if life is getting stressful, and shout if you are saddened by the news. Woo! I need some tips to cope, some data or some anecdotes, 'cause right now nothing's working for my blues. Sometimes I deal by playing music, and sometimes I relax by reading books. Sometimes I go downtown, climb a tree, and don't come down and throw a bunch of pine cones at people. A crowd has formed around my tree, just out of reach, and the police have blocked the street on every side. But no one can climb it, and I think it's 'cause they know I have a pine cone here for everyone who tries. I yell, I'm gonna live to be 100. I'm gonna see them cure disease. Then I'm gonna watch them go to war over the royalty. So if you need me, I'll be in the tree. If you need me, I'll be in the tree. There's several cameras pointed up into my tree. It seems the world's concerned with what I might do next. Throwing pine cones at photographers from up here in this conifer, like Tarzan getting scouted by the Mets. Yeah, I'm gonna live to be 1,000. Got robot arms and run on robot feet. Got robot legs and robot head. My robot ass don't know it yet, but I'd be better off back in the tree. So if you need me, I'll be in the tree, 'cause no one's asking what would drive me up this pine. Is it protest? Am I being paid to preach or advertise? No. This non-deciduous decision was all mine. You can show a horse the ropes, but no, you cannot make him climb. And this tree's a makeshift metaphor, and I prefer to think I'm just a stressed out Christmas ornament who needs some space to breathe. And if the camera crews and crowded streets and dozens of police are my endless pressures manifested down below my tree, then this giant stack of pine cones, they are the lame and immature ways I deal with them, but also how satisfying it is to do so, to don't one when they're not looking. Yeah, I'm gonna live to be 1,000,000, longer than the flowers, birds, and bees. But if I start to come undone, make like a tree and hug someone, everybody needs a place to breathe. Just recognize when it is time to leave. I'm probably gonna live forever, but should I die, and that may be preferred, take me out and bury me and plant a tree right over me, so I may help someone escape the world. Yeah, I may help someone escape the world. I just stepped on a plane, my bag's on the shelf. I find my seat in the middle and plan to keep to myself. The pilot comes on, says there's been a delay, and I sigh, buckle up, and prepare for the wait. There's a middle-aged woman on my right by the window. No ring on her finger, maybe divorced or a widow. She's drafting an email, and from where I am seated, I can side-eye that shit, so of course I'm gonna read it. It said, "Dear McCracken, this is already great. Dude's got a pen pal and a killer last name." She opens with an inside joke, and she's hoping to set a casual tone, her words carefully chosen. She was sure that her week spent in Houston would drag, but then a face from her past quickly changed all of that. The trip was for business, she's used to the travel, but this time she's not ready to head back to Seattle. Dear mccracken, I'd rather be off this plane. I can't admit the half of it that I want to say. Do I pretend? Do I push you away? I'm jet lagging, mccracken, and I'll give you your space. I can tell by the abuse of the backspace key, there's a heart balanced on how her words are perceived. She's retyped that fourth paragraph 4 times, swinging the tone back and forth until she's so satisfied that he knows that even though their paths have diverged, there's an air of regret, but not enough to reverse. And I am stunned, there I sit, completely convinced that once you grow old, you stop dealing with this. The uncertain, the hurting, the feeling like dirt when things don't work out. By the fall of the curtain, she hits send, powers off, and we're ready to go. And I am sad for the passion that mccracken, he might never know. Dear mccracken, I'd rather be off this plane. I can't admit the half of it that I want to say. Do I pretend? Do I push you away? I'm jet lagging, mccracken, and I'll give you your. Dear mccracken, I'm keeping this on my chest. I said a lot of things, but none of them what I meant. Do I pretend? Do I try to forget? I'm jet lagging, mccracken, and I wish you the best. And I thought by that age, our broken hearts had seen their worst. And I thought that kind of heartache was meant for the young, but we're never too old to hurt. And I thought by that age, our broken hearts had seen their worst. And I thought that kind of heartache was meant for the young, but we're never too old to hurt. I just stepped off a plane, I've got one regret. I know I'll never get closure or ever see how it ends. No, I won't know his answer, what happens between them, why she kept her cards so close even she couldn't see them. What gave her such pause when she so clearly wanted to tell you all the emotions she tried so hard to bottle. And I'll never know why she kept the honest truth from you. But oh dear mccracken, in the rough draft, oh in the rough draft, in the rough draft she loved you. I met you years ago, but suddenly you're something else to me. Your eyes are big, your legs are short, so short and sweet, but I can see I lust for you, you humor me. Passion can't hold still if I'm laughing. One of these days it'll happen. Give me a chance and I'll try my best. I'll try my best. I'll try my best. Yeah, I'll try my best. I overanalyze, I'm certain I see signs in everything, but half the fun is deconstructing what you say to what you mean. I lust for you, and you humor me. None of our friends will know, we'll keep it private, leave no trace or sign. The subtle linger in our hug might be the start of our demise. And I wink at you, you roll your eyes. Passion can't hold still if I'm laughing. One of these days it'll happen. Give me a chance and I'll try my best. I'll try my best. I've spent more time in churches than I have in science labs, and I've not seen a sermon move a room like you when you were at your best. And I can't write a song to match the hymns they sing, but nonetheless, if you let me try, I'll try my best. I have a theory, dear, so let me put it past. I have to check it's valid, though I know you didn't ask. You don't like to kiss me, no, you don't like to kiss, 'cause my beard is way too itchy and it scratches up your lips. But I can't shave it off, I'm too self-conscious of the fact I have a scar above my lip that my beard and mustache mask. And I have a scar above my lip 'cause I once smashed up on a curb, flew over both my handlebars and straight into the dirt. And I didn't have a helmet on, 'cause that was way back when I was too damn cool for safety rules or simple common sense. So if I now remember right by the transitive rule, darling, you don't like to kiss me 'cause I'm too damn cool. With tired eyes she stared at me. It's 3 a.m. she said, "Bug, be glad I love you. You're a goober, go to bed." You love my quirks, the dopey way I flirt. You're even kind and warm when I am getting on your nerves. You love my quirks, I'm certain you deserve a handsome hunk, but now you're stuck with this annoying nerd. You put up with more than most would mind, the time it takes to rise and shine. I'm hitting snooze at 6:05, 6:15 and 6 more times. You don't run away my food, my morning routine, which includes scrambling to find my keys, 'cause I can't leave them out in view. Even though you bought that bowl, put it right beside the door, and all I have to do is set them there as soon as I get home. Said I'm flipping up the couch and oh hey, there they are, I found them. Have a great day and oh, have you seen my wallet? You love my quirks, the dopey way I flirt. You're even kind and warm when I am getting on your nerves. You love my quirks, I'm certain you deserve a macho man, but all I am's a silly introvert. And I keep you up past midnight, crazy thoughts inside my head. Bug, be glad I love you, you're a goober, go to bed. When I take off my sweatshirt to make sure it stays down. Now that's what I call teamwork. I keep us on time. She makes all our friends and makes sure that my fly is zipped up on my pants. If Snapchat is the flirt and Tinder to find love, we're back here snapping Polaroids just to shake things up. You love my quirks, the dopey way I flirt. You're even kind and warm when I am getting on your nerves. You love my quirks, I'm certain you deserve a sexy stud instead of what you've chosen. 'Cause I'm sure that all the girls who hear the song and smirk and feel pity 'cause I sound like I'm more trouble than I'm worth are probably right. Oh no, you're perfect. What's the catch? 'Cause on the surface you don't have a scratch. To make a worst case worse, all my first date nerves are a mess, but I'll keep them in check. So I'll be silly but polite. I'll walk you home at the end of the night. And so our first date ends leaning halfway in for our first kiss goodnight. It's the one-armed hug, for we fell in love, yeah. It's the one-armed hug, for we fell in love, yeah. If I am leaving, will you come? Pack up your corgi and sell all your stuff. See what the East Coast holds so far from all the ones that we love. Don't take it lightly, but decide. Don't mess around with the rest of our lives. Will we dive head first where we can't reverse, or will we stand to the side? It's the one-armed hug, for we fell in love, yeah. It's the one-armed hug, for we fell in love, yeah. But that's all in the past, my love, this is not like that. We're imperfect, we have faults, but the happy parts outweigh them all. And I promise, from now on, I will hold you with both of my arms. It's not the one-armed hug, for we fell in love, yeah. It's the whole embrace of the life we make, yeah. It's the whole embrace of the life we make, yeah. Again and again, start over from scratch. Build up from the ground, the new kid in class. I'd tell them my name again and again. I'd try to be kind and hope for a friend, and hope for a friend. It's like a game of hide and seek. They count to 10 and look for me, but it's been half an hour. I'm still crouched behind the couch and think that maybe they've forgotten me. Gave up, gone to watch TV, but I'll be hiding quietly in case they circle back for me. The childhood I had, an outsider in my head, again and again. Again and again, we pack up and move. I skip like a stone, new school to new school, unable to float and holding my breath, afraid to approach. Will you be my friend? Will you be my friend? It's like a game of hide and seek. They count to 10 and look for me, but it's been several hours. I'm still crouched behind the couch and think that I'm the piece they'd rather lose, the seed you plant that never blooms. A new kid much too nervous to stand up, step out, or leave his room. The childhood I had, an outsider in my head, again and again. class we have a new student. He's a little withdrawn. He just moved here from Texas or Nashville or Mars. He'll be gone before long, so he's not worth the trouble. He's a novelty when all the clicks are connected. The ephemeral friend. It's like a game of hide and seek. They count to 10 and look for me, but it's been 20 years and I'm still crouched behind the couch and think that I'd be different had I known that birthday cakes and milestones would mark my progress growing up, like years of eating lunch alone. The childhood I had, an outsider in my head. I asked myself, without it, would I be the bug I am again and again? It's like a game of hide and seek, but it's my turn to search and see. I still know all the hiding spots to check to find the lost, and thank the childhood I had, an outsider in my head, but never again. I'm putting all my hours, I'll play it every night just to get a little better at guitar. I'm taking singing lessons at $80 a lesson. Who the hell am I impressing? And why do I work so hard? I've searched my soul, dug deep below to find the answers. I think the reason for it is I was an ugly kid with a handsome older brother. Yeah, I was a catch, like a cold or an ugly fish. I knew what to do, wear my talent like a mask and hope it magically distracts you. But I'm back, I've practiced my acts together. I got better and a point to prove. I didn't know her in June. I got her screen name as valuable as gold for antisocial kids in 10th grade. I spent the rest of my vacation glued down to my chair, was afraid to miss a second of our digital affair. Cause when summer ended I could finally be the guy I tried to be in person but could only be online. The first day of the school year we get our seat assignments. I ended up right next to her and we just sat in silence. And I wouldn't wish that awkwardness on anybody. I think the reason for it is I was a chubby kid with an athletic older brother. Yeah, I was a catch, as in I was easy to catch during tag. Cause I was fat, I knew what to do. I would chase a newer passion cause I'm sick of nothing happening. But I'm back, I've practiced my acts together. I got better and a point to prove. And I have hit the bottom and lost, tossed, and gosh, I've been burned by gossip. And I have gone full hot topic, was an ugly duckling cross with a few hot pockets. And I'll be damned if where I am's not what I worked for. I think the reason for it is I wasn't talented when all I wanted was attention. I was no way you're catching life or love. I knew what to do it 'cause I love it, and one up my older brother, yeah. Now I'm just playing 'cause I've stopped dying from embarrassments, hiding from comparisons. I'm driven, I got vision, time, ambition, and a point to prove. The old man next door says his house is haunted. He says a ghost keeps him awake. I think he's having a hard time, to be honest, since his darling passed away. But he fears that a phantom has finally found him, some nemesis that never quit holding a grudge. The old man next door says his house is haunted. It's best to be up front with some tough love. I said, Robert, I'm so sorry, your house ain't haunted, you're just not used to being alone. Robert, all the creaks and shifts are just the sounds you missed when you shared your home. He says, no. I've had some close calls with falling items. I'm tucking picture frames and dinner plates and all my daily meds, I can never find them. They're put in places that I never would have done, and the furniture shifts and it caused me to trip. I wake up with my pillow on my face every night. It sounds silly, but this house is trying to kill me. Will you come see? Just stay with me. Just stay with me one time. I said, Robert, I'm so sorry, your house ain't haunted, you're just not used to being alone. Robert, all the shifts and creaks are just the signs of grief. Now you're living on your own. But okay, I'll go. I can't help but feel absurd, because nothing that I've heard from the downstairs room is of paranormal origin. It's 4 a.m., this poor old man is just confused. But wait, I hear footsteps on the stairs. They're getting louder and louder above me. They're stomping. I pray it's just Robert until I hear him scream my name. And I go running up the stairs, jumping 3 at a time, and I'm fully unprepared for the terrors I will find. I burst into the room, and by the light of the moon, it's a ghost as real as both of me and you. And it wasn't the butler that he sacked without cause, or that surly groundskeeper, or that mafia boss, or his old business partner that he stabbed in the back, or the ghost of Christmas, future, present, or past. And it wasn't the guy from the mishap at the zoo, or that other guy from the other mishap at the zoo. No, of all the spooky specters Robert wronged in his life, the ghost floating between us was his darling dead wife. And she said, Robert, I'm so sorry, didn't mean to scare ya, I'm just not used to being alone. Robert, you see, death's a one-way street, and I can't find my way back home. Robert, I figured I'd just come get ya, I thought a haunting might do the trick. Robert, I'm sorry, I thought it'd be easier, I don't remember you being this quick. The old house next door's got a sign out front now, a for sale sign tied to a post, so attention shoppers, you can make an offer on a 2-bed, 2-bath, and a ghost. Broken broken clock's right twice a day, but mine spins in reverse and may have doubled odds and better luck. Now it's twice as good as worthless junk. My heart's as healthy as a horse, but my hard hat's looking hardly worn. That other steel-toed boot'll drop, but I don't know when or how to stop. I wish I had a secret code to signal me to take it slow. I need a sign like calculus, cause my limit does in fact exist. So slow down, focus, do yoga poses and learn to love the lull and just breathe, breathe, breathe. Alright, I'm good, I think I'm smiling and nodding, but surveillance cameras caught me laugh maniacally, headbutting every obstacle. I've got to turn it off and pick back up when I am calm, even with an invitation. Boy, you gotta learn to knock, oh knock it off. And do me one favor, remember the safe word. I get that passion motivates and crashes down like ocean waves, but tunnel vision's toxic, man. You're not John Henry, take a breath. That might sound harsh when you are used to head rub sprays and sugar cubes. I just hate to see you racing towards behaviors that we shouldn't reward. So slow down, focus, do yoga poses and learn to love the lull and just breathe, breathe, breathe. Alright, I think I'm smiling and nodding, blending in and getting on, but no, I haven't fooled the cameras in my camel camouflage. I'll take it off, and I won't spit on anyone, even with an invitation. Boy, you gotta learn to knock, oh knock it off. And do me one favor, remember the safe word. And I have no construction crew to build this introduction tune, but it's sound and under budget too. The chords work, the beat works, the verse and melody works, and these words, they each work, have purpose versus knee-jerk. Safety first, let's be sure our neon PPE works. Now the only thing that needs work is the last bit of the bridge. I think I'm smiling and nodding, my old manner nodding off. It's just my neck is getting tired, so much nonsense to hold up, just take a pause. But don't give up the dream. If they change the locks behind you, you can find another key and hope a smile and a nod's the only signal they have seen. You're no machine, but there's no shame in blowing off a little steam. So hear me knock, hear me hammer, hear me yell, and don't knock it till you tried it. Tried to knock or tried the bell, oh let me in. The trip has been paid for and you have a wait for, so don't waste the day or delay it for later. But do me one favor, remember the safe word. I've got skills, they don't know where to use me. I'm like the best dressed dude at the nude beach. Nice to meet you. I am more the quiet type, I tend to be a shyer guy, as safe as knee and elbow pads and cul-de-sacs with traffic lights. I spend most of my time alone, it's not all that bad, you know. I lost some weight from anxious pacing, talking on the telephone. If I look cool, I'm fooling you. At any point you can't assume my mind's computing every path that screws up what I wanna do. Lock the door, seal it too, dancing in the panic room. I made a promise, now I feel nauseous, as if I chugged a cup of stuff you clean your countertops with. But no Lysol will solve this, so I am out of options. It's past my bedtime and I'm honestly exhausted. And I just want to be more than nostalgia. Receive like a hot dog down at the dog park, be your best friend. things that I can't shoulder well, I pass on to my older self and hope I learn to cope so I don't end up broke or overwhelmed. Cause vocally, I'm not the best, I'm openly admitting that. But if you cared, I doubt you would've made it past mccracken. Yeah, if I look brave, I'm secretly pretending I'm a different me, the one on stage who plays and sings and claps and shouts and basically behind the door, just out of view, dancing in the panic room. I made a promise, now I feel nauseous, as if I chugged a cup of stuff you clean your countertops with. But no Lysol will solve this, so I am out of options. It's past my bedtime and I'm honestly exhausted. But if you want it, hey, 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 hey. Now wouldn't it be the best if all the answers to our questions came as sheepish realizations, obvious and retrospective? Like the answer for anxiety that's crept into your head is as simple as your printer, you forgot to plug it in. Instead of playing Twister with my lyrics cause I can and filling every syllable with lots of bullshit, I instead give you the simple sing-along you're all hoping will come next. Or do I load this mother up and I do what I do best? So here's my promise, don't aim for flawless, cause some of your best art is made with chalk on your sidewalk. It's gone when you wash it off, it's not made for fame or profits. It's looking back and giving all you got to top it. But if you want it, hey, 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 hey. Cue the music, let it build. The melancholy soundtrack of a summer indie film. I'm the quirky, unconventional leading guy. I say stupid garbage no one's ever said in their real life. Like I've been taking bigger breaths lately, cause you told me not to hold it, waiting for you to commit. Slow burn, I'd trade a kiss from her for a laughter past your lips. Slow burn, my heart goes pitter patter, batter up on my next. Slow burn, cause it's the only light I know. So while there's some hope for you and me, I burn real slow. So let's stay home tonight, my love. I don't like crowded rooms or the silly folk that fill them up. My introversion's not a charming trait. My wit's not good for much, but thinking up useless stuff to say, like my hopes are sleeping quietly in bed. Cause you told me not to get them up, dreaming one day you'd come in. Slow burn, I'd trade a kiss from her for a laughter past your lips. Slow burn, my heart goes pitter patter, batter up on my next. Slow burn, cause it's the only light I know. So next. Slow burn, 'cause it's the only light I know. So while there's some hope for you and me, yeah, I burn real slow. Wear our finest clothes and pack tight in tiny rows and sing songs that someone wrote to guide us towards the truth. When those words caught inside my mouth, I'd bite my tongue and spit them out, believing tasted great but was impossible to choose. 'Cause your God, he clangs on the latitude lines, always at the worst times. When you finally shut your eyes, your God, he waits with the keys on his side and passes the time, making up the strangest stories for your life. I don't know what happens when we die, but that won't change the way I live my life. Write down your fears and hopes and stick those in envelopes and send it out with no address, it never will be read. 'Cause prayer's good when needing therapy. Focus, seal, and find priority. Don't pretend they have effect when buried in your head. I lost each belief like baby teeth. One by one I pulled them gradually. Most would come out looking clean, but all the rest would bleed. I could listen to the lessons, but my head won't let me hear it and believe. And I don't know what happens when we die, but that won't change the way I live my life. And I lost each belief like baby teeth. One by one I pulled them gradually. Most would come out looking clean, but all the rest would bleed. I could listen to the lessons, but my head won't let me hear it and believe.